morning students. Today we are going to know the easy way to draw transverse section of leaf, which is very important diagram in your first chapter. It is very easy to draw. You just follow me. Everyone know how to draw, how to write one. In the first step we have to write many ones like me. Just follow me like this. You have to write many ones with a little distance. Now draw like this. Like a chain. It just looks like a chain. Downside also. Now downside also follow the same pattern. Like a chain we have to draw. Okay, as like me. How like you draw in the above line, in the same manner you have to draw. This part, the first chain is called as upper epidermis. This part is called as upper epidermis, and the down one is called as lower epidermis. It is the lower epidermis and it is the upper epidermis. On the upper epidermis you have to draw another chain-like structure which follows the down one. It is called as cuticle, and we have to follow the same to the down one also. The same line you may draw here. Here if you observe, we may find a little difference between upper parenchyma and lower parenchyma. Sorry, upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Lower epidermis, it contains guard cells, a stomata with guard cells. These two are guard cells, and in the middle we have stomata here also. Okay, here also we have to follow the same cuticle. Okay, now the diagram, it contains, what is this? Upper epidermis with cuticle. Lower epidermis with cuticle. Lower epidermis also contain guard cells which is full of chloroplast. Here we may find tiny dot-like structures. Those are chloroplast. Okay, and this part, the space here what we are seeing, that is the stomata. Now I am drawing elongated cells which are called as palisade parenchyma. Palisade parenchyma, elongated structures. Like this full you have to draw up to the last, and another line also. In the middle you just draw a ovule structure, and we have to draw this one like this. First you a outline with this kind of cells. Full you have to draw like this. Entire the oval shape you cover like this. Okay, now I am drawing xylem. Xylem and phloem, the upper part, the thing what I am drawing, it is xylem, and we have to thicken this with a little gap with the outline. You just dark it. Like this, you people have to dark for all the cells. Now the down part I am drawing like this. This indicates xylem. This indicates phloem. The upper part is the xylem and the lower part is phloem. Okay, it is very simple to draw. You just draw boxes like this and no need to darken this. Now the middle part is completed. Upper part is called as xylem and the lower part is called as phloem. Okay, now I am drawing. This one is palisade parenchyma. Now I am drawing spongy parenchyma, which is having more empty spaces like a room. It just appears like a empty room called as air spaces. Here we may find the cells are arranged irregularly to form air spaces which allow here gaseous exchange may take place from these large gaps. Now I am filling the palisade parenchyma with chloroplast. More number of chloroplast is present in the palisade parenchyma when compared with spongy parenchyma. Like this, you just have to dotting. You just draw a small dots and tie the spongy parenchyma along with palisade parenchyma. This is the outlook of transverse section of leaf. What are the important parts? Here we have to discuss the uppermost layer as cuticle and downside upper epidermis. After the upper epidermis, here we are able to see elongated cells with a chloroplast, that is palisade parenchyma, and in the middle we have two varieties of tissue, xylem, which involves in the transport of water, and phloem, which involves in the transport of food material. Later here, if you observe another kind of cells called as spongy parenchyma, it is also full of chloroplast, and here in the middle we may see some empty air spaces, empty room-like structures. Those are called as air spaces. And downside, near to the lower epidermis, in the middle we have certain guard cells. The guard cells give protection to the stomata. Okay, guard cells give protection to the stomata. Middle, it just looking like a hole-like structure, a small pore-like structure, that is called as stomata. The stomata is getting protection from guard cells. Okay, and finally, this one is lower epidermis. Downside of the lower epidermis, it is also protected by a layer of